Hi there, welcome. Thanks for popping in. This is Michael Carter from MoneyMike.com, and I'm going to talk about how to keep your website visitors coming back. Now, learning how to build a website that draws in traffic can be very difficult when you're first starting out. However, simply getting people to stop by isn't enough if your goal is to earn a living. Now, the most important things will be getting people to stay on your site, to interact, and getting them to actually visit again after they leave. So I'm going to give you guys 14 tips that are going to help you keep visitors on your pages and help get them to return once they leave. So the first one is your homepage. Now the homepage of your site needs to clearly spell out what the site is actually about. There should be no question as to what your site is about when a visitor lands on the homepage. Now, though you will have links to other related pages, of course, everybody does, the home page needs to be very clear and concise to the topic. Okay, so number 2, navigation. Now, the way visitors navigate around your site should be very easy to understand. There should be a clear menu either at the top of the page or it could be on one of the sides. Now, visitors, they shouldn't have to search around for clues on how to navigate to other areas of your website. Not only will it cause people to just plain leave, it can actually prevent them from finding a lot of the other important information that you have listed. So number 3 is content. Now, the main reason that people will be visiting your website will be to view the content on it. So make sure that you post a lot of high quality, relevant content on your site. Not only does it attract more visitors, it's also going to attract the attention of the search engines, which will in turn bring in more visitors. So the fourth one we're looking at is linking. Now, any links that you have on your website, they need to be clearly labeled and or as visible links, right? So don't disguise the links or try to make them match the color scheme of the website. This is only going to cause confusion for visitors and prevent navigating to the sites that you're actually recommending. You don't want any confusion on your site. Okay, so number 5 is the text color. Now, the actual text colors that you use for your site can cause some visitor discomfort, believe it or not. Now, the most common text color for websites is darker text on a lighter background. Now, though you may have stylish ideas as to how you want your site to look, keep in mind that if you're creating a website to attract people so you can actually make money, okay, that's generally the idea. Now, make your website attractive to others, but forget about your groundbreaking stylish ideas, okay? Now, number 6 is your color scheme. Now, there's going to be endless options when it comes to designing your website. Now, the best way to create a successful site is you want to actually design it with your audience in mind, right? Because they're the ones watching. Now, keep the color scheme in line with the niche topic. Keep the mood that will best influence your target audience uniformly across the site. Now, you don't want to clash colors if possible, right? It can turn people off when you do that, so just keep it very simple. Uniformity. Now, when creating various different pages for your site, try to use a template that has uniform pages. So you don't want the home page to be looking like one style, and then the other pages you have, they look different again. And you want to keep everything similar so that there's a cohesiveness and it will look very professional. I know you guys have seen that before where you look at a site and this is different and this is different and it just doesn't look that professional. So be careful with that. So the next one, formatting. Now, websites are viewed from all kinds of devices these days. So make sure your site is displayed properly on every type of device there is. Now, if it isn't, you want to actually change that so it works in every format on every device so you can reach a much broader audience. So the next one, number 9, images and graphics. So use images and graphics sparingly. Okay, now unless you have a host that has lightning fast load times, remember that people, they're not going to wait around for your images and graphics to load. The best or the average wait time for a PC is around 10 to 17 seconds. Now, people's patience only gets shorter from there. So use images and graphic sizes. You want to actually reduce the sizes to help with your load times, right? You want quick load times. So number 10, keep code current. Remember to always keep your HTML code current and compatible with the current standards so you won't find yourself with issues when the various browsers do updates, and they do update quite often. Now, if you use HTML standards, you'll be in good with Firefox, Internet Explorer, and Mozilla. Now, the more browsers that your site is compatible with, the better odds of being viewed. Okay, it's just keeping things simple, very easy for people to navigate. Now, number 11, plugins. Try to avoid using strange plugins on your site unless you absolutely need them. Some browsers, they won't accept plugins and will only view text versions of your site. Now, you need to be certain that your site looks good anyway, that it's going to be viewed. So be very careful of that. Now, number 12, graphics resolution. Always use the highest resolution images that you can get, okay? Now, it's especially important if you are selling products. The higher quality graphics will convert better over different devices. So number 13 is test drive. Now, before you publish your website, you always want to take it for a test drive as though you are a first-time visitor, right? Try all the links, check the load times to each page, and make sure there's no wrinkles before you go public with it, right? If you find issues with it, you'll be able to resolve them before anyone ever sees them. And you can even have a friend or a close friend have a look at your site as well. So number 14, hire a designer. If you have little or no experience designing or creating a website on your own, don't hesitate to hire someone to do it for you. Now, you can find someone to help you at Upwork.com or Guru.com for a nominal charge. Now, if you have some experience or if you know HTML, you can use a template in order to create your site. Now, whichever way you go, try and make it as professional as possible, right? It's better to take that extra time, make it look really good and functional than just leave it and throw something up. So be very careful of that. All right, now, you got to keep your website updated with new content on a regular basis. However, you should also adhere to these 14 tips I just gave you. Now, if you start to feel as though your site is in need of an update, don't hesitate. Just take care of it as soon as possible while you're thinking about it. Now, the idea is to present a fresh and up-to-date website that presents enough information that visitors can make an informed decision and make purchases, all right? So that's about it. Hope you enjoyed these. Thanks for watching. I'm Michael Carter from MoneyMike.com, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.